Looking at it from a point backwards and looking at it from a point forwards, I can't imagine not using Kaseya and having it grow with us as it's grown over the past 6 years. My name is Shale Risman. I am CEO of Pace Technical Services in Toronto, Canada. Pace Technical Services started about 6 years ago with myself and my partner, Mike Shagru. Had the idea that we really wanted to try and make managed IT services available to small and medium-sized businesses, which it really hadn't been before. We were trying to be able to provide that service without having to do truck rolls or actually go and visit people on site, or do that as little as possible. So we do it with about 20 people within our offices here, with remote managed tools, as well as on-site visits as needed. We currently manage about 2,000 or so systems in the Greater Toronto Area and elsewhere, actually internationally, and I mean, it's growing every day. Our customers experience issues that run the gamut, really, from, I can't bold in my Word program, or I can't fix this cell in my Excel program, to both my servers are offline or on fire, and we have to make sure that those, any downtime is fractional. My role in the day-to-day operations of Pace essentially is to ensure that the level of service is kept to the very highest it can possibly be. It's been our bread and butter since we started. It's the one thing that raises us above everybody else. My commitment essentially is to ensure that no matter what, do or die, we are providing the highest level of service that we possibly can. Kaseya has been with us since day one. We shopped around to find the best solution we possibly could. And 6 years ago, there weren't really a lot of players on the field. Kaseya was definitely, at that point, certainly the most impressive, and has been an absolutely integral part of our day-to-day operations. We have changed and morphed with them from the beginning. The new stuff that they've brought to the table, as well as the way that we've deployed Kaseya to our clients, has really made a massive difference to the way that we can provide our services. They are critical to what we do. They've made it so much easier for us to manage remotely, and we're required to send out trucks much less, which was our goal. We chose Kaseya based on, again, the limited knowledge that we had using remote tools, and the limited knowledge that was available at the time, but we chose it based on the fact, really, at that time, that you could access the console for Kaseya from a web browser, from any web browser. There was no software needed. There was, no intricate sign-in that needed to be done. Wherever the technicians were, anywhere in the city, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, if something needed to be happen, it was getting to a browser, logging in, and you had all of the machines at your fingertips. And that was a massive selling point to us. None of the other products did that as well. I think the one specific function of Kaseya that we absolutely could not live without, and you know what, that's crazy, because there's probably about 1 million different parts of Kaseya that we couldn't live without. The one that really jumps to mind is the extensiveness of the remote tools that you can use to access machines. That was something that we didn't see, and still to this day do not see with any other software provider. Using VNC, using Windows Remote Desktop, using the Mac interface to be able to access Macs, and we run several hundred Macs for our clients. That's something you don't see with any other remote managed tool like that. It allows us to do it under pretty much any circumstance, in any situation. I can't think of very many times, in fact, I can't even think of one time that we couldn't access any machine, Mac, Windows, whatever, when we needed to do it. Remote managed tools are very valuable to any company. They all run the gamut, like I said before, between offering basic services and premium services. Kaseya, compared to the other ones that we have tested, it's really not comparing apples to apples if you're making those comparisons. It's so far and away the most ubiquitous and most valuable tool that we have used. And again, we've tested a whole slew of things out there. I can't imagine that we would have grown this quickly and this well without it.